Guys, this is Oricon, and oh boy, am I really going to be doing this. Alright, we'll see. This is going to be my first pickups video for the month of February. And yes, I am joining the bandwagon. You know, I enjoyed watching other people's pickups videos and seeing what people are getting, so I thought, why not? Probably crack Lotus and try to be a little bit original and call it something different. Maybe I'll call it こんなのを買っちゃったけどどうかな? Or maybe not. Maybe that's a little too long to catch up, to catch on. So, alright, let's get right into it without all that mumbo jumbo. So to start with the newest console, I got this Gaia D2 for the PS3. Now, confession time, I did not beat the original Disgaea, but I did get quite far into it and I really enjoyed the humor and the tactical gameplay, so I'm excited to get this the sequel. This is a used copy, but in pretty good condition. You know, as I discussed in my previous video, a lot of games don't have, there's probably room for it, they don't put both English and Japanese on the same disc, and the Disgaea series is one of them they never have, so I imported the Japanese version to get the full Japanese experience. And next I picked up, visited Pink Gorilla, which is a game that sells import games as well as domestic over here in Seattle. I went to the branch in the International District, and you know, they're pretty overpriced generally, but there was a couple of games that I couldn't resist, so I went ahead and picked it up. You know, though a little bit overpriced, you can't beat being able to check the condition of used games in the store and kind of take it home with you, and might as well support the local community as well. So first I picked up this is Genso Suikoden Tier Christ. Yep, that's Suikoden for the DS. I don't have anything to say because this is a pickups video, which means I just got it. I've not played it. Though I probably haven't played a bunch of stuff I got a long time ago either. But anyway, I won't get into that. And next I got Metal Saga. I believe that is Hagane no Kisetsu, I think. Who knows? And then I also picked up this nice little number. This is Sakura Taisen 2, or Sakura Wars. And you know, it was a pretty good price, but when I went home, removed the price sticker, it was right above here, which I don't really care if it's an Asian edition, but I thought it was a little bit kind of sneaky. But you know, they do tend to be a little bit cheaper in price. But anyway, whatever. And this let's open this guy up. And this comes with this nice pink rumble pack, which kind of goes nicely with my Hello Kitty Dreamcast. Well, the shade of pink is a little bit different, but yes, this is my beloved Hello Kitty Dreamcast, and I'm not ashamed to show off my Hello Kitty Dreamcast because it's awesome. So, yeah. And while I'm closing that, while I'm on the same vein, I also picked up the first one. This is Sakura Taisen Atsuki Chishioni. And this is the PS2 remake of the first title. It's actually a pretty significant remake. They redid a lot of the movies and added a lot of enhancements from the second and third. And this is, you know, it's a sizable box, but it's mostly filler. All it has is in addition, is a kind of a dated DVD documentary. So some of you may have noticed, hey, Oricon, what is this over here? Isn't this the same game? Well, very observant. Actually, this was when when I first started collecting. I really didn't know what I was doing, and I picked up a game. It clearly said disc cracked, and I totally missed that. And I don't know why you're selling a cracked disc, but I don't know why someone as dumb as me would buy it. So that's kind of my bad. And I kept the case to put Bayonetta, which I also bought loose, also early in when I started collecting. I didn't know what I was doing, so this is my special Bayonetta plus memory card case. And I'm kind of skipping around systems a little bit here, but going back to the Dreamcast, I went ahead and picked up Kitae, or To the North. And PlayOngo has some really nice videos showing gameplay footage from his Dreamcast pickups, and so I checked it out on there and decided to pick it up for myself. And next I picked up, along with that, a record of Lotus War, also for the Dreamcast. And as far as I can tell, has nothing to do with the anime, but I heard it has great reviews, and heard it's a great game, kind of like a Diablo kind of game, I guess. And I like Diablo, so I decided to check it out. And here's the back of the other game, and I did check this out briefly. The graphics look really nice on this. And moving on, I stopped by, did my usual kind of visit to GameStop just for kicks, and I found Soul Calibur 4 for a real cheap price, so I decided to pick it up. This, by the way, is another one of those games that have Japanese as well, though of course it doesn't say anything. A lot of fighting games kind of seem to have both languages. I was kind of hoping Aqua Plaza would have it as well, but apparently it doesn't, so boo-hoo on that. But here's an interesting story. I saw this in the bargain bin for like $6. Go up to the counter to get it, and dude takes the case, puts the game in it, and hands it back to me. And I'm walking out the store, and I'm like, something's off. I look at the case. It's like totally beat up. It's all wrinkled. I mean, it looks like shit. And I'm like, I know me. I wouldn't have picked this up. And something's funky. This is not the case I picked up. So I go back there and I go, this isn't the case I picked out of the bin. And he's like, oh, sorry. And so he takes out this case that he kind of slid in the back and gives it back to me. This one, which is essentially the one that was out on display. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty sneaky. But so I go, so I'm leaving the store again, and so I'm kind of suspicious now. So I look inside the case, and he had swapped the disc back into this case from the original disc that he gave me. And again, it was like this shitty, beat up, scratched up disc. And what was nice is that it was the case that he tried to kind of pawn off me, and the disc was the greatest hits version. So obviously it doesn't match the case, and it says right on the disc. So I go back to a different cashier this time, and I'm like, I don't think this disc matches the case. Like, what are you talking about? And I said, well, as you can see, it says greatest hits right here, and it doesn't say it on the case. So she goes, okay, well, I'll see if there's another one. And she goes back in the drawers, and sure enough, there's another disc, which is, of course, the disc that originally is for this case, of someone who actually cared and took care of the games. So it took me 2 additional visits, but I finally got the game that I had originally picked out. I don't really understand why you would do that. I mean, it's not like his mom and pop shop. It's a faceless corporation, and you're just like one of thousands of employees. So I don't know what's in it for him to try to keep a nicer copy and kind of switch a shittier copy off to a customer, but whatever. And then my final pickup is for the 3DS, and I found on eBay Dragon Quest VII for a pretty good price, so I was excited to get that, and I picked it up. I got it in the mail. Yes, Dragon Quest Zelda Link Between Worlds. And it's also not a Japanese import. And open the case up, and it's empty. $30 empty case. Yes, awesome. So I messaged the buyer, and he's like, "Oh shoot, sorry. I will send you out the actual the right product." And he also said, "For your patience, I will send you the game to go along with your new case." And I was like, "Sweet. You know, I would love to play this game." But unfortunately, as you can see by this E, it's a US version, and since Nintendo's stupid and the 3DS is region locked, I don't have a 3DS to play it. You know, I'm not as extravagant enough to buy multiple 3DSs, I'm sorry, and the only 3DS I got is this one right here. And this one does not play US games, so looks like this guy's going back on eBay. You know, I would love to play this game. I don't care. I wouldn't really mind playing in English, but unfortunately I can't. So I gotta sell that off. And I believe that just about does it. I picked up some other stuff, but they're kind of all the way in the back, and they're kind of a pain to get out. So I will end it for now. And I hope you enjoyed my pickups video, and maybe I'll make another one next month. I got another big shipment coming from Tenso, my forwarding service, the forwarding service I use from Japan. You know, I try to not buy anything from Japan for a while because I'm actually going over there in a little bit over a month. But I need to get something else for birthday presents, so I kind of gave in. So, oh well. So, until then, I will see you. Oh, actually, no. I forgot this guy over here. Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Wings. I also picked